I'm going to talk about removing bass strings. It's a pretty simple process. We are just going to remove them right in order. I've already removed 3 of them right before this video, just kind of seeing what works in this piano. And the Beckett breaker, which is my favorite method, is going to work, but I'll show you the other one as well. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this stringing cloth, which we've taken pictures, we've recorded that it's there, and I'm just going to get it out of the way to make it easier to pull these strings off down here. So we get that out of the way, and we can just in one shot pull all of that out. Now we're going to be sure that we're going in order. This particular piano, so this string, we've done these 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it doesn't matter if you start from this end and go down or this end and go up. Either way, as long as you're consistent. We've got them fished onto the line here. Just got a piece of piano wire with a washer just kind of tied at the end. They're in order, and they're going to be duplicated. They're going to be sent in to a piano supply house where they do the duplication, and they're going to be duplicated in that order and sent back to us in that order. And if they are out of order, it'll just be a hassle, or even when they're restrung, when this piano is to that point, they'll be put on in the wrong order, and it'll be the wrong string, and we'll have to redo a few strings. So just emphasize just to keep them in order. All right, so let's look at this 4th string here. So this is the next one that we're going to take off right there. Now the Beckett breaker looks like, as I stand here, looks like the Beckett is right over here. Looks like it's about, what is it, about 8 o'clock. So I'm going to put the interior of the Beckett breaker. There's a lot of play there. I'm going to put the interior, kind of focus it towards 8 o'clock, where the Beckett is. And then it has to be in one nice, sharp pop to break the Beckett. That's a pretty strong hit. If you don't hit it hard, it won't break it off. You can see how it just, that right there goes in the tuning pin, so it almost goes to the other side. You can see it's just broken off, and now it's inside the pin. I'm going to fish it on the other side, on the hitch pin side, not on the tuning pin side. I just find it's easier to do for a number of reasons. Then fish it on my line. I'll show you the other method. Sometimes the Beckett breaker just doesn't work. So for that, grab a tuning wrench, tuning hammer, and I'm going to go around, I don't know, maybe about 1 full revolution. You can see the coil sort of starts to open up as you release that tension. Maybe go a little bit more, a little less. Yeah, about right there is pretty good, where it starts to open up, but it's not really making a mess yet. And you can kind of push from the other side. You want to be careful not to hit the plate. The plate is going to be refinished, but we just don't want to scratch it up unnecessarily. Okay, kind of push that out, and then you can fit these needle nose pliers in the Beckett, pry it out, and then lift it up. Again, that's a bit of a hassle, just because it takes longer, and because you risk scratching the plate. I'm going to fish that on. Then when you're done with taking all of these bass strings off, in order to send it in nice and neat, we're going to get all 40 or so strings together, make a little wreath out of it, so about like that. Put a zip tie here, close that down, zip tie there, and close this down, and a zip tie there, and then we'll be able to send that in and get it duplicated.